Warning. The Zero Dead podcast is made for mature audiences only. Content warnings can be found in the episode description.
All right. So as this sow rushes towards you and it's got unnatural speed, Prince, roll me a dex times 5. 60.
Yes, but I just roll 100, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. 31 under 60.
So that's almost a hard success. As you jump up, you grab your footing, and this sow just keeps on coming, and bumps its nose into the stone wall. As you grab purchase, jump over the wall, what do you do?
I jump over the wall,
Yeah.
and I start barking to get the attention of my humans that there's a pig.
Did we all see this happening? Like
Yes.
the pig.
All of you
Okay,
saw this happening.
Just to understand if I understood, the pig bumped himself at the wall.
Yeah, so basically it rushed, it tried to grab Prince, or tried to bite Prince, or at least trample Prince, and Prince just jumped out of the way just in time, so it was like a Toreador effect.
All right.
What about the bone?
I think the bone is still on the floor.
The
maybe?
bone is still on the floor. Or
Okay. Did I recognize the smell of the bone?
roll me a scent check.
What is the pig doing now? He's a bit dizzy because
Just
he's not attacking any.
no, it's trying to stand up on its hind legs to get on the wall, but it's too fat to lift its feet into the air.
35 under 75.
It's unlike any bone you've ever tasted or smelled,
It's a human bone.
Prince says.
And no one can understand him. He's just barking, it's a human bone! It's a human bone!
Wait. I think Prince is saying something. Mom, shoot the pig.
Shoot the pig?
Shoot the pig? Wait,
I don't know.
But hang on, because the pig is in like a pen of some kind, right?
Yeah.
So it can't actually get to us.
It looks like it's trying, but it's not able to scale the knee-high wall.
Right. So the only danger that it poses to us is in alerting someone with its noise, which it already has at this point. So
We can see the area he was around, like.
Yeah, as you use your flashlight to shine around, it's about a 10 by 10 meter pigsty, and it's dirty as hell. There are, now that you know what you're looking for, there are like bones jutting out of the ground, out of the mud, and here and there you see a rotting lettuce leaf, remains of what looks like a potato dish, just haphazardly thrown in.
Okay, forget. We don't need to shoot the pig. I don't know. I think we should keep going then. We just need to convince Prince to let it go.
Prince is barking like mad.
Do I see the bone? The bone that he's barking for is down there, or
It's down there.
with
It's in the pig's den, yeah.
From where
could
we
I
are?
do like a first aid check to see if I recognize the bone?
Sure.
Yeah, if it's a human
Okay.
bone.
So Harriet will do a first aid check, which she has 65, and I rolled a 59. Success.
It's a regular success. You're looking at it, and it kind of looks like a bone that might be in a human body, but it also looks like a bone that might be in a pig's body or a dog's body.
Or a body.
My body! But with the lights and the thunder in the distance rolling in, and the unsettling sound of this put engine that's coming from somewhere behind this house, the otherwise dead silence, everything feels eerie. Everything looks strange. Like your mind is playing tricks on you. And then you hear it. As the wind picks up, you hear a motion as if wood is moving slowly. Sounds like a rocking chair. As your light swivels, it catches the house, and in particular the veranda of this house, the porch. And on this porch, caught in the wind, is an old, dirty, empty rocking chair. Just moving forwards and backwards. Forwards and backwards.
How far away from this veranda?
Meter or 10, 15.
Okay, so I'm going to walk a bit to it, to that direction, and I will light the floor to see if I see any steps, like human steps.
Oh, you're looking for human steps? No, you don't find any human. No, you're checking.
Like walking out, so it doesn't look like somebody walks in this house for a long time.
Well, you're checking around, and there are some dirt tracks leading from the ground. Like this is an ungraveled area, or if there has been gravel, it's been ill-kept. So the gravel is coated with mud and dirt. And as you are following this overgrown almost path towards the steps of the veranda, of the porch, you do see muddy steps heading inside and outside.
Okay. Yeah, because I turned to them. I think, there's somebody here. Somebody owns the pigs, right? Like they're feeding pigs, apparently.
Yeah. Maybe you already did, but could you describe the house? What kind of state is it in?
As you're looking, like the travel towards the house, you saw it in the distance. Remember, you saw what looked like the flickering, or at least the semblance of a window illuminated, just a single window. And as you traversed the long winding road, and even the bramble and the bushes that you had to get through to get to this house, at some point you got on the clearing, and you saw what looked like a completely black house, devoid of life, except for this one window that had light coming from behind some curtains.
But is it overgrown, or are there holes in the roof, or there broken windows, that kind of stuff? Or does it look like it's relatively inhabited?
Now that you're getting a good look, and you use your flashlight to shine over this house, you do see that most of these windows have been boarded up, especially on the ground floor, and there are pieces of glass that reflect the light somewhat. Dirty old glass that has been broken maybe some time ago, maybe a long time ago. And most of these windows have been boarded up. Your light moves up to the second floor, the upper floor, and most of the shutters have been closed. And where they haven't been closed, you do see that there are dirty curtains with behind cracked and maybe even slightly broken windows. And as your light shines over the roof, this tapered roof, you do see that some of the shingles are loose and there might be water dripping down in places.
Should we call somebody from, to see if somebody's there?
Yeah, we should probably announce ourselves, It doesn't look like anybody lives here, but, better safe than sorry, I guess.
Yeah, but I will point out that I see some stuff that on the floor that looks like steps, marks. I don't know. This house is looking weird. I don't think I want to be here.
Joey's getting really impatient. He just goes, boring, fucking boring. And he runs up to the door and knocks on the door. And I use the quip.
I know, that's a quip indeed. As you knock on the door, your hand, there's this fly screen that's in front of it. So you open this fly screen to knock at the actual door, and as your hand touches the door, you hear as it's open. It's unlocked, and it also looks like it hasn't been closed.
It was never locked.
Is that another quip?
No.
No.
I just walk in. I go, Prince, come on. And I
Does
play
Prince
Prince,
go?
so I can say what Prince does. He goes.
Hey!
She's learning.
No, I'm indestructible. 2 characters. Yeah.
Go ahead.
He follows.
Are you carrying a light, a torch?
Yes.
So as
I
you...
like the confidence she said that. Yes.
I'll allow it. As you enter this house, you're greeted by a hallway with a threadbare carpet stained with a pattern of lilacs and a green background. Wallpaper drappled with more flowers lines this hallway. Here and there stand like a hat rack, a chest of drawers, an old straight-backed chair. Roll me a listen roll.
Can I do it for both?
No, just Joey.
Oh, man. Why?
I give it and I
Wow.
take it away.
Oh. He has nothing in listen, so his listen is 20?
All right, do it for Prince. then.
25. Well, Prince has spot hidden, and he has scent. But I'll do listen first.
Yeah.
17 under 25. Ow.
Did you hurt yourself sniffing?
Yeah. No, I hurt myself with a pen. No, so Joey rolls 17, and I'm gonna roll for Prince.
You don't need
if
to. 17 is enough as you hear something that sounds like a weird, faint crackling hiss from the first door to your right. And as you turn, you see a slightly flickering white light emanating from this room.
Dad, I think there might be someone here. Why is no one following me in?
I'm thinking.
Harriet is following you because she has the gun.
So she kicks in the door.
After it has already been opened?
She closes it, kicks it in.
I've always wanted to do this.
So Harriet, you step in with the gun, and now that I imagine Joey like points at this open door with this flickering white light, a slightly flickering white light coming behind it, you see it. But the door is ajar. You cannot really see into it. Heather, what do you do?
I'll go around the house. I want to check around.
You going alone?
Brian is going with
No, with Dad, yeah. We're
times.
checking the surrounding.
The
I'm helping him because I have the light, the perimeter.
Didn't we establish that everybody has a light?
Yes, I'm just giving an excuse. And I'm giving an extra light to help. Do we see anything? We're going like... Usually, American house has 2 doors. Like the back door. Anything there?
You are looking around, and you still hear this put coming from behind the house. And as you check, you look behind the house, your light catches what looks like a little gas generator. Just chugging away, providing what little power this house needs.
All right.
And next to it is indeed a door.
I will open that door.
You open this door, and as your light shines through this door, the first thing you notice catching or being caught in this beam of light over the wall. And then it illuminates a huge wooden table. Its wide surface crisscrossed by deep scars and gouges. As your light shines further, you see on the wall a collection of knives and cleavers, from large to deadly, above a long bench, and cupboards above and below the bench holding, well, probably cooking utensils. And as some of the cupboards are open, dried ingredients. And then something that sparks joy on the wall.
Maricondo. Sorry.
That's a good one. On the wall, next to a large refrigerator, is a telephone.
Ka-ching. Nice. Dad! I'm not going to be... I don't know. I feel like I'm scared for Heather. So I don't think she's going to scream. She will speak a bit like she will whisper. Dad, I think there's a telephone inside.
Yes, I'm gonna call for help. And he goes to the telephone.
So
I will
step in.
enter. I will enter with him. Yeah, I'm not going to stay outside alone.
And he's just gonna dial 911.
Wait, what? You mean 911?
Twin Towers.
911, yes.
Jesus Christ. Ooh.
Twin Towers, how may I help you?
2001 calling.
Well, this is in the 80s.
I have information you need to know.
Yes.
In
Even
the UK,
in-
it's 999.
It's easy.
That's
You call
German.
999. Or you call 111.
That's when something
Or
bad
non-emergency.
happens in German. You say, 999.
There used to be a
Also-
song. I remember that they tried to teach us by changing.
No, that's from the IT crowd.
Yeah,
No.
846
No, no, no.
912.
No.
I was already looking it up what the number was.
I remember that we were taught a song to remember it.
You mean like at school?
Yeah, at school when that campaign was going.
When they were changing the number.
Yeah, but
Anyways.
that's really sweet though, because my parents made me remember their number and other numbers of family members by making it into a little song.
Songs, yeah. Can you imagine that we knew the numbers like of our parents?
Yeah.
I still remember some numbers.
I do too.
I think.
Yeah. I also know
I
that.
think my father's. I remember it.
I also know that in the Vietnam War there was a prisoner of war in one of the camps. The
This is
prisoner
the
camps.
worst joke in the world.
No, it's not a joke. It's true.
Okay,
That
good.
when he was released, because he played like he was like retarded, actually retarded. He played that he was super dumb. So they felt bad for him and let him go as part of a prisoner exchange. But he remembered everyone that was there, all the American pilots that were there, to the tune of Old MacDonald. So that's like, there were people that didn't know what happened to their partners, their loved ones, that got the information because he remembered all the names.
Shit.
That's really good. That's such good training, though.
I know.
That's how I remember stuff.
Yeah.
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 Huh.
I think in the past I've seen. Nowadays, I don't know what teachers are doing at school, but I've seen teachers in the past that would also make little music to remind students of specific things.
Mm-hmm.
In Japan, you have a way of understanding the alphabet by singing it, or vowel sounds by singing them.
Yeah, it's called the ABC song.
No, because they don't have ABC.
we sing every day in the circle time. Okay, let's go back.
So, Brian, as you step in and your hand touches the telephone, Joey, Prince, and Harriet, you're standing in this hallway, this hall, and you see and hear some hissing sound coming from the room to your right. You see what looks like some grayish light flickering.
Do we see anything else apart from the light?
That the door's ajar.
Do I recognize what kind of hissing sounds? Like, is it like a gas valve that is releasing gas or something?
No, but I think Joey would know. Joey, you've stayed up late at night.
Mm-hmm.
And these are the years that after a certain moment, the TV just goes to static.
Mm.
You recognize the telltale sign of static on a TV.
I think he takes a couple of steps forward to see what's in the room. Prince doesn't. Prince stays behind.
So only Joey dies, right?
Yeah.
No, because Harriet is gonna go, no, I'm going first, I have the gun, you stay close behind me.
As you open this door with a creak and your light shines in, you see an armchair that dominates this room. And in front of it, illuminating this armchair, is a portable television. It's on, but receiving only static. Around it are like a dozen video cassettes scattered around the armchair and multiple junk food wrappers. Under this TV is a video recorder, and you can ascertain that The static is because the video that's in the recorder has ended.
I push it back in?
Push it back in, it spits it back out immediately.
You have to rewind it.
I
Someone
forgot.
find a pencil or something.
No, you can get the machine. Oh, yeah, you can't get the machine to rewind it.
You can.
Not if it's spitting out.
No, not if it's immediately spitting it out.
Depends on the kind of machine, I guess. Maybe some are like fancy with auto rewinds, but
What does it say on the tape?
It's blank. But as you're looking at this recorder, you see that the play button is being pressed in. So that's why it spits it out immediately. It's not one of those fancy ones, or maybe it is, but it's broken, that has the automatic stop function at the end.
I press stop and then push the tape back in
It stays in.
and then press rewind.
Be kind.
Rewind.
It's rewinding. You see the numbers going down. And then you hear click as the
And I
rewind
press-
button depresses.
Play.
You press play and the television erupts with red screams. A gruesome depiction of the dismemberment of a young man about age 20. The screen shows a slow progression of static shots until finally the twitching limbs have been severed.
I go in and press stop and like plug the power of the TV.
It was just starting to get good.
No. See, this is what video games does to young people. Jesus Christ.
Joey, it does look like the amateur's effects of the lighting and the camera work is shoddy. It doesn't look real to you. Robbie is spot hidden.
Me?
Yep,
What's my spot hidden?
25%.
27. There's no luck, is there? No.
No,
Oh, but I can use one of the quip things. But I have to roll the
10 style.
number again.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to give it a go. Anyway. No, 47. Never mind.
As you're looking, you kind of see a little red blinking light coming from behind the TV.
Like a camera?
As you check behind this TV, you find an old video camera perched on a tripod like a mechanical spider.
Can I have a better look at the camera? Is it connected to the VHS player, or does it tape VHSs?
It does tape VHSs, indeed.
What does that do to me watching that other video?
You tell me.
Can I try one of the other videos?
Sure.
Because there's lots of videos around, right?
Sure, if your mom allows you.
I have already unplugged the TV. There's been enough horror movies.
Come on, just one time. I want to see if what they're doing, what they're taping.
No,
Why not?
because it's gonna mess you up.
Just one time. That's all I ask.
No,
Come on.
you've already had the one time. You've already seen the one. No,
Yeah, but I want to see if it's real.
no.
What if this
No, we're
camera
gonna-
is taping stuff that has happened here?
Well, in that case, we're gonna call the cops and we're gonna let them sort it out while we are skedoodling.
I don't want to skedoodle. I hate
That's too
skedoodling.
bad.
He just
That's too
storms
bad.
off. He storms off
Which way do you storm off?
back into the hallway, I think.
Back into the hallway.
Yes.
And as you're walking towards the hallway, your eye catches a dial telephone on a table near the door.
I'll call 911. Sorry,
As-
you're never gonna let it go.
As your hand
We apologize.
Yeah.
As your hand touches the telephone horn, the screen overlaps with Brian's hand touching the wall phone. You hold it up to your ear, Brian, and you hear absolutely nothing. Not even a dial tone. You press the thingy on top a few times. Tick, 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 tick. Still listen, but no sound.
And I'm sure that I operated this thing correctly. Like I'm not like picking it up and then dialing while I need to dial first and then pick it up or something. Like
No, you are totally convinced that this is how you work a rotary phone.
So, Dad, are you calling?
I'm trying, but there's no sound. You know, I didn't see any. Did I see any telephone poles like on the road anywhere?
You have, but not for a while. On the road you finally traversed in the dark that you supposedly got lost on. Well, sorry. that Harriet got lost on.
Right, so it's probably not even connected. But then why are there phones?
Yeah. Maybe it was connected before and now it's broken. There's no wire that
Would
we
you-
can see, right? It's like attached to the wall.
It's attached to the wall.
Is it like if your telephone like subscription or whatever, if that gets cancelled, is that what would happen? Like you don't even get a sound, or would you just get?
Probably, yeah. If you get disconnected from the main line, there
Yeah.
wouldn't be any sound.
So it's like they stopped paying the bills 2 years ago or whatever, and it's just
So they
okay.
stopped.
That's
Yeah.
a good estimation, yeah.
Yeah, right. And hang up the phone. Damn it! Looks like we're gonna have to spend the night here.
Here? I
Well,
don't like
it's-
this house.
Well, me neither, but it's getting dark. Already dark? Or
Oh, it's
Yeah,
been
it's
dark
late,
for a while.
right?
Yeah, it's been dark for a
Yeah.
while.
All right. I mean, I'm getting hungry. Maybe we... Mom! I'm hungry! That's my
you're
mom.
in the kitchen.
I know.
Open the fridge.
I'll open the fridge. Is that a fridge?
There is a fridge, yeah, for sure.
I will open the fridge. Is there food there?
Yeah, it holds milk, vegetables, and that's the bottom part, and the upper part is full of cling-wrapped portions of meat.
Inside the house, the kitchen looks normal.
Well,
Ish.
normal-ish. I mean, that huge wooden table with gouges and cut marks, and now that you're looking at red stains, does kind of unnerve you, but for the rest it looks normal.
Dad, are we going to ignore the fact that this looks like a horror house? Like, clearly somebody's getting people killed here.
Why people? I'm sure there was just like like a hunter lives here and he's been like butchering deer or whatever.
You're sure
You
about
watch
it?
you watch too many horror movies, young lady.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to make for me a sandwich. Now I start making a sandwich if there are ingredients for it.
There
And-
sure are.
If my father is not watching me, I want to hide like 1 to 4 knives in my backpack.
Sure.
The sharp ones, the really like sharp bad ones that can
Well,
kill things.
Let's say I'm also like looking through the cabinets looking
Mhm.
for like some canned food or like chips or whatever. So I wouldn't necessarily notice it.
Yeah, I'm trying to do it like while I'm making my sandwich, so he doesn't see it, because I know that he's going to say that it's not safe to keep knives in my backpack.
Yeah.
Okay, so if it's okay, I will make my sandwich and I will start walking in the hall where my brother is with my sandwich. I didn't make one for him, of course.
Well, as you are making these sandwiches, Brian, is there anything you want to do?
Ish. Sorry,
Sorry?
not sandwiches.
Sandwich.
I will make-
As
I
you're
make
making
also-
this singular sandwich. Brian, is there anything you want to do in this kitchen?
Yeah, I want to check if there's any other like canned food in the cabinets, something that I could make into like some spaghetti or some pasta or whatever.
There's a lot of dried food in here. A lot of tin cans with food. Plums, beans. There's all sorts of manner of food that's unlikely to perish anytime soon.
So I'm gonna see if I can gather up something that I can make like enough for everyone.
Sure, so as you and Heather are making food in another person's kitchen, Harriet, Joey, Prince, what are you doing?
I was supposed to try the telephone, but I guess it doesn't work.
You guessed right. So you're holding up to your ear, there's no sound. You also press like the receiver hang up thingy, I don't know the name, a few times to reset the phone. No sound.
Well, we can't call the police, so can I watch the tape now?
No. And does Harriet have like a backpack?
Sure.
She's gonna just gather the tapes and put them in her backpack and then carry the backpack.
Oh, don't be so lame, Harriet.
Whoa!
Hey. From the kitchen, you hear, "What do you call your mother?"
Just fuck off you! And he walks out the door.
Mom, Joe said a swear word. I would say very calmly while I walk the corridor eating my sandwich.
And you can hear while he slams the door shut, "You too, Heather!"
And you're standing outside, Joey. Distant thunder sounds a bit closer now.
He's gonna sit in the rocking chair.
It rocks. It rocks.
He's gonna sit in it.
Sure thing.
Prince got startled from the way that he closed the door.
So what's Prince doing?
Yeah, what does he smell?
Dust. Mostly.
That's it?
Dust. Traces of blood of people, not necessarily linked together. Yeah, that's basically it.
Walks to the kitchen.
Yeah, smells deep fried beans.
Deep fried beans.
Does when we are walking the corridor, does the house has any photos hanged on the walls?
It's good that you ask. Yeah, there are some pictures on the walls. Most of them are super old, black and white, but here and there is a color picture. And you do notice, remember that first picture you found?
In the car, yeah.
Yeah.
The tractor.
Oh, the man and the two children.
The man's car. Yeah.
You see a lot of pictures of a woman, a man and two children. But after a while, you just see pictures of the man and the two children. And in the hallway, on almost like reverently, there's a large picture of a obese woman in a nightgown that looks like an older version of the woman you see in the pictures with the man and the two children.
She's alone in this picture.
She's alone in this picture, yeah.
I'm going to keep eating my sandwich, and maybe I'll give a little piece to my dog. I forgot his name.
Prince.
Sorry. Prince.
How dare you?
I'll give him a piece of my sandwich, and I don't know, Dad, Mom, I think this house belongs to the guy that Dad killed. Look, and I'll show them the picture. That doesn't look like the children we saw in the other photo.
Does it?
Yeah, it does, yeah.
So we killed him, and now we are staying in his house. But where are the kids? And who is this lady? Look, this picture looks like she's alone, and in the other pictures, she was with them. She only looks obese, or she looks like weird?
She looks obese and sickly.
This is a one-floor house?
No, there's a there's stairs upstairs, two upstairs, but you haven't seen them yet.
Are we really, Dad, Mom, are we going to stay here tonight?
I think so. I think that's the only choice that we have.
Okay, so I'll go upstairs to check a bedroom for me. And I'll put my headphones, and with my backpack and my sandwich, I'm going to walk upstairs to check for a room.
And
Prince, come!
Harriet is also going upstairs.
I'll go before Joe, so I can get the best bedroom.
So let me get this straight. Harriet, Heather, and Prince
I
are coming upstairs. Brian, Joey. Brian is in the kitchen. Joey is outside. Heather, as you're walking towards the stairs, you do see a stair leading up. It's between the kitchen and the parlor. There is a little door under the stairs, like a little cupboard.
Like a Harry Potter bedroom.
Yeah. You pass it, I guess, and you step foot on the creaking stairs covered by a threadbare, dirty red carpet.
From today, dialing 999 won't get you the emergency services. And that's not the only thing that's changing. Nicer ambulances, faster response times, and better-looking drivers mean they're not just the emergency services, they're your emergency services. So, remember the new number. That's
I've had a bit of a tumble.
Well, that's easy to remember. 0118 999 88199 9119 725 3.